In today's video, we're taking a look at the top builds for each class for Diablo 4's Season 9 update with the help of our mobalytics experts. So let's get straight into it and start off with the Rogue.
What's up, blasters? My name is Mippy, and for the Rogues we expect a meta shift away from Death Trap towards Azureth builds. The unique sword can be slotted into multiple builds, but Twisting Blades, Shadow Step and Penshot seem like the top candidates for it. Shadow Step Azureth is expected to be a fun and efficient speed farmer, while Twisting Blades and Penshot Azureth are likely to be the top choices for pushing deeper into the pit. The nerfs to Death Trap have booted it from S tier down to A tier. It is still a great build to play, but does not have the insane rank 5 full screen pull anymore, and it's got its damage output staunched by quite a lot. It should still be efficient to use it in Torment 4 to farm different activities, hence it's still got a solid A tier placement. But there's also other fun builds to look out for, like Heartseeker with Pain Gorgers and Poison Trap with Barrage and Bursting Venoms. Well, if you wonder why Azureth builds take the crown for Rogues in Season 9, make sure to check out our written build guides from the tier list at mobalytics.gg.
Next up, what about the Barbarian?
Wanderers, it's Cliptis from Mobalytics. We're here talking Season 9 Barbarian. I know there have been a lot of changes, but there's some really fun builds, including one of my all-time favorites, and my pick for the endgame build, Bash. This build will take advantage of the new unique boots, Hooves of the Mountain God, combined with the new and improved Pain Gorgers to do some massive AoE damage and get that big barb bonk feeling going. Adding in the new Horadrim powers and a new surprise jewel for increased physical damage leads to the ultimate Barbarian carnage.
For Sorcerers, let's hand it over to Lurkin.
What is going on, guys? Lurkin here. Sorc is looking pretty solid for Season 9. The Sorc meta received a few shakeups as Lightning Spear has been nerfed into the ground. It's 6 feet under. However, some staples remain. Meteor looks great, as does Chain Lightning with Azureth. However, the best build of the season looks to be Hydra. I know, can you believe it? But Hydra's finally received a unique Ophidian Iris amulet. With this amulet, Hydra now has access to great damage scaling, as well as some much needed area of effect. You can now group up mobs and blast them all at once. But wait, there's more. The Serpentine aspect has been reworked to give Hydra some pretty crazy damage scaling based on mana stacking. With my Hydra Hawk Tua build on the Mobalytics tier list, I've cooked up some pretty great stuff. I got something for everyone. There's a comfy Harlequin Crest version with some amazing cooldowns, and for the more tryhard player, there's a cheeky Ice Shard setup utilizing the Ale of Verglis unique helmet. I hope you guys enjoy Season 9, and thanks for stopping by.
What about the Druid in Season 9?
What's going on, guys? Nikowrex here, and I am back to cover the Druid class for Season 9 in Diablo 4 after a longer than intended break, and one of the best Druid builds for Season 9, if not the best Druid build in terms of playability, enjoyment for the average player, and damage output is definitely going to be the Wolves build. Now, the overall Druid meta should be pretty close together as it was on the PTR, and the official patch notes typically aren't too far from that, but the Wolves build has seen steady progress season after season, which has gotten it to be one of the top 3 Druid builds going into Season 9. Now, the overall damage output is going to see a significant buff from the season mechanic because of the Cosmic Anomalies catalyst, as well as one of the jewels we're going to be getting in the season mechanic. But not only that, the Wolves build typically does not rely on the overpower mechanic for most of its damage, which was hit pretty heavy with the nerf bat on the Season 9 PTR. So if you're looking for a really good Druid build that's easy to build into, that will clear all of the content in the game and carry you into tier 100 plus pits, look no further than the Wolves build. If you try it out this season, I'm going to guarantee you that you will not regret it.
Next up, the Necromancer.
Minions are poised to be Necromancer's strongest build in Season 9. As usual, minions just scale so quickly. You need so little to do so much with minion builds. They come online very early in the season, and they're going to be scaling into one of our strongest endgame builds. The reason for this is because of the overpowered nerfs. See, basically all Necromancer builds were reliant on overpower, and because it got nerfed so much, this creates a lot of space for a build like minions to come in and completely take over the meta. And of course, our darkness builds are still really weak due to the lack of a key passive for darkness builds still, and so you're basically left with minions, which are looking to be incredibly powerful. Now, some overpowered builds will still be okay. Build like Blood Wave will still be able to clear pretty close to minions, but minions are looking incredibly powerful.
And finally we have Sanctum, who's going to stand in today for Ace of Spades from Goblin to give us a quick look at the Spiritborn.
Hey guys, Sanctum here with Mobalytics to tell you that Spiritborn is eating well this season. The new Balisand unique pans are incredibly strong and can be played with many different skills as long as we scale our thorns. It should come at no surprise by now, but the strongest way to play it is probably Quill Volley again because of the sheer amount of hits it generates for Jaguar main Spirit Hull. But it can also be played with Thrash, Rake, or even Crushing Hands. They will all work perfectly, so you can really pick whatever you want, whatever you enjoy the most. I expect Spiritborn Balisand builds to be amongst the very best builds in the entire game, so you should have a lot of fun. Anyways guys, good luck on the next season.
Well, that wraps up our quick Season 9 tier list predictions from our team of Diablo 4 experts. Now remember, you can check out the full tier list by clicking the link in the description, and there you can also find links to all of our experts' channels and content. So make sure you check them out if you haven't already. Thanks to all the guys for jumping in for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, let us know because there's plenty more where this came from. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.